What do you think about Hassan Campbell saying Maino could have warned Chef G about the indictment because he had a meeting with the mayor?
I think that is bull crap. This is how I see it. Hassan Campbell platform is bigger than Maino's, bro. Like if Maino do a video today or tomorrow, he might get half of the views that Hassan Campbell can get. My whole thing is this. Maino is attempting to do something. You dig what I'm saying? Like when he sat with that mayor, he wasn't sitting with. When you think he was sitting with the mayor to try to get people in trouble, no, it was about trying to have that transparency with the people that's in the hood. Like Maino intentions was to help people, bro. I think that it's easy to make it look crazy with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like saying, for instance, bro, if you want to discredit Maino for that, you would have to discredit Nipsey Hussle for this exact reason. Nipsey Hussle made an agreement to sit down with cops to try to help with this stuff. You know what I mean? We try to help with the gang violence and try to bring the gangs and all of that. He was really trying to help the community. It's a video out there that's floating where the cops pulled up on Nipsey and Nipsey get in the cop car and drive around. You know what I mean? May God rest his soul. I'm not disrespecting Nipsey, but what I'm saying is these are people that are trying to make a change. Trying to make a change. Did you know the conversation that Maino had with that mayor, Hassan? And with you having as big of a platform as you got, when you step your 2 feet out your door, what are you doing to help the community, the projects you came from? You ain't got to say the whole world. What are you doing? Nobody talking about no book bag drives or nothing like that, bro. That's not helping. That's not really helping the issue in the community. You're helping the less privileged kids that might can't afford a book bag, but you're gonna also have a bunch of people out there that can afford a book bag, but they're gonna come get it because it's free. How many times is you stepping up to these guys that's out here that's catching all these bodies and all of that and trying to make a stop to it? Now, when it comes to that, that's why we can never win in the black culture, bro, because it's like even back to the days with Malcolm X and them, it's like you got different leaders and your leaders is going back and forth with each other. They talking about why is this person going about it that way? He going about it instead of just coming together. Everybody have a position to play. Don't nobody expect a center to shoot threes all day, bro. You got your point guard, you got your two guard, your three guard. Everybody got their position to play. So if Mano is going to the mayor of your city and you feel like what he wasn't doing wasn't right, what are you going to physically go do to help make change besides a video, bro? Your platform is big, bro. Your word means a lot. So when you got people like Mike Son and other people that's you against Black Lives Matter, then make a change. Then start your own movement. We're not talking about somebody that get 60 views on their YouTube channel. Like people know who Hassan Campbell is. So I don't understand why so many people are so much punch drunk because they view this guy. They say a broke clock is right twice a day. So you can have a big platform and you might say two, three things that's right, and then you say something that's left field that don't make sense. And I'm not saying that particular conversation, but he could say some stuff that don't make sense. It could be degrading. It could be something that a person shouldn't say out their mouth, and people are going to vouch for it because of his success on YouTube. And the people that are sitting there watching these videos that's rooting them on, what people don't realize is these ain't the guys in the streets. The people that's causing trauma and all this stuff in these streets. They not sitting down watching the Hassan Campbell video. It's the working class people. It's the older people. It's the people that might have kids or family members that's involved in the streets, and they sitting up here stroking this man ego when nothing he can say is wrong. My whole thing with Hassan Campbell is you got such an influence. I feel like, it should be more physical stuff done, bro. And ain't nobody talking to you can sit there and you can feed the homeless, but around the corner, that's not stopping these shootings. So while you sitting up here critiquing these people that's trying to make a difference, whether they sitting with the mayor, the president, some people might want to even sit and talk to the DA. If they feel like they didn't tore the streets up enough, and it's like we gotta make an understanding. You know what I'm saying? And to each his own. If you that type of person and you feel like you want to make a change to the community, then every little brick count, bro. You can't tear down Maino for sitting and talking to the mayor.
First of all, Twiz, do you think the feds tell the mayor what moves they're going to make before they go out and do them?
Only a dirty mayor would have the information to tell somebody like Maino of indictments that's coming up. And on top of that, my whole thing is this. So Hassan Campbell, it's like this, bro. If an indictment is coming, an indictment is coming, bro. If when an indictment is coming at me, they got enough evidence on previous things, bro. Like if I'm getting watched by the letter boys and I done stirred up all of this stuff, bro. All this stuff. And the mayor or somebody get word that the letter boys is coming for me, I can stop today and stop doing everything. That don't take away from the evidence that they got. And Hassan Campbell, you being from the streets, you know that these young hotheads, they don't listen. And somebody like Sheff, he might have listened. That don't mean his circle was going to listen. They might start looking at him crazy. Like, come on, bro, we come from this. Like, this is going on and this got to get dealt with. He's not God. He can't stop everything, bro. You know what I mean? Instead of talking about him talking and what Sheff G did, my whole thing is this, bro. Hassan Campbell acts like he's against black on black crime. He acts like he against what's going on in the streets. So if you so against that, why are you worried about Maino telling him to chill because an indictment is coming? Wouldn't you be worried about yourself or Maino talking to these up and coming young drill rappers from your city and try to change the narrative with them, try to help them out, try to use y'all platforms, whatever y'all can, to help these guys to let them know it's another way, bro. It's hot. You don't want to get success and have a year or two run, and now you in there like Bobby Smurder, and I mean, you don't want to deal with that. So my whole thing is this: Hassan Campbell, he jumped on each side of the fence too much. 1 minute he talking about he's blasting people parents like FBG Duck Mom. Oh, you raised this, you raised that. What's the difference between FBG Duck and Chef G? It's no difference. So you can't act like may know if he did know or if he didn't know that helping the community will be letting him know, yo, you hot. The damage is already done, bro.
Why does Hassan Campbell want the general public to believe that's how it works? Sometimes the rappers don't know either. That's why it's called the bust or a raid.
Because he know the general public is going to swallow whatever apple he throw at them. Anybody that's on his platform that feel as though you're against violence in these streets, you against this and you against that. How could why does that even matter? My whole thing is this. I don't support Charleston White, man. You know what I mean? I'm not a supporter of him. I think that if you're a grown man or adult, you don't need somebody to sit up here and tell you what's wrong and what's right. And that's what's wrong with our people. But one thing I can say about Charleston White is majority of the time he stick to what he's saying. That's as far as him being against crime. He don't got no problem with saying he'd call the cops on you, he'd do this, he'd do that. Y'all people that's taking each other's lives, it's despicable. But when it come to Hassan Campbell, he will sit up here and say, "Oh yeah, y'all need to stop this. This is dumb, and you doing this, y'all." You know what I'm saying? Y'all not built like that, and this and that. And his followers, they support what he say. But after that, the same supporters that agree with not accepting the crime or not accepting this and that, y'all basically supporting him to tell somebody that's allegedly a problem to the community to give him the heads up that the cops is coming. So I think that he know that, like I said, the, the public gonna swallow whatever apples he throw at him, bro, because his platform, it's all about platform and views, and it don't matter if you 50 or 60, they be wave riders. They see this person got support and he might run a stream, might have 3,000 people in there. It's nothing that that man can say that's wrong to them. I don't understand it myself.